Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, where we are playing Sweden. We have just given Russia an incredible amount of damage because we managed to win a war between us, Prussia and Russia. And not only that, but Prussia I think also broke Netherlands in more than one way and gained the territory here. So yeah, this entire war has been one huge success in which Russia will have a very hard time in recuperating. We also managed to annex Abomey, which is a little nation next to us, and that should give us a bit more, territory here, a bit more people, a bit more production. It has a very high unrest though now, so I'm gonna encourage order there instead of craftsmen in Svealand. And we're encouraging bureaucrats in here. Does it make any... Well, it does, but, not much. So what I'm gonna do now at this point though is I'm gonna go and focus these points into Svealand, where we are going to encourage soldiers. That is actually very important for us now, because we need to recover as much men in as short time as possible, because I think our pops have been severely depleted. Where is our army now? Well, actually no, they could recover on their own, but we're gonna boost the military a bit like this to make sure that the army is ready in case something happens that could hurt us in the future. The Cato Street Conspiracy. A group of non-radicals have been assembling at the central townhouse at Cato Street regularly. I think we've had this one already. Let us avoid the slip into anarchy. No, I want the plurality. That gives me a bit more research, although I would like to have a bit more conservative people. Education in Swedish, the home is 0. Okay. What can you do? So we're encouraging order here. Average militant civil members. Order of election, good. Education in Kola is 0-2. This is an extremely poor region, which will, and I guarantee that, only bring us a lot of strife in the future, because holy crap, we're not gonna be able to hold it. I'm gonna fortify it though, and we might be able to use it as a sort of an attack on Russia at a certain point. But I'm extremely glad that we might be able to repay this loan. Look at the budget. I think this is fairly good. I'm gonna start repaying it, and once we repay it, we will start investing into literacy again. Export and import. I'm more in favor of protectionism. Collectivist theory is almost done. Come on. Come on. 2 more days. Okay, here we go. Now, I mentioned many times that I want medicine and cheap iron, but we also need navy and army. So, yeah, we're back where we were before. The best thing, though, I think, is for us now private bank money bill printing, because it increases the administrative efficiency, it gives us a prestige, and it gives us tax. And at this point it would be like 12 per turn or per day, so I think we're gonna go with that one. I'm sorry. I know we need the other things too, especially these two and the armies and everything, but we really need the tax, because we are reaching a point where the taxation we have available currently is just not cutting it. So yeah, that's that. How is Russia doing, by the way? It's no longer a great power. It dropped to the 12th place, which is good. Its military is 148. Prestige 43. It has no industry. National debate, religious policy. Become in favor of pluralism. Okay, let's start repaying this loan. Tariffs policies debate in Svealand. Become more in favor of protectionism. Okay, we're repaying everything. Seems okay. Okay, we are encouraging peace. Consciousness and militants is dropping. Everything seems to be kind of fun. Fine in my books. We're building railroads. What are the factories looking like? Okay, our factories are mostly doing okay. Why is the paper mill bankrupt? I do not know though. Can we reopen it? Well, we could, but I'm gonna leave this to the market, I guess. I want to build expand cigarettes factory. Okay, that's good. And build explosives factory. I guess you can do whatever you want. Conversion and religion. I'm more in favor of pluralism. And we got Soren Kierkegaard. Soren A.B. Kierkegaard was a Danish philosopher, theologian, and religious author interested in human psychology. He strongly criticized many modern philosophers and the Christianity of the state church versus the free church. Much of his philosophical work deals with the issue of how one lives as a single individual, giving priority to concrete human reality over abstract thinking, and highlighting the importance of personal choice and commitment. Okay, the soldiers are starting to be fairly decent. We can even expand our military. That's fine. So I think we might switch back to clerks. How does that look? No, clerks are okay. We don't need more clerks in Svaland, so let's encourage craftsmen there. So we're encouraging craftsmen, and we are gonna encourage clerks in Götaland. Too stale for war. Let's go with pro-military. We could do a national conference, lose a ton of prestige but gain a lot of research points. Would be good, but I don't want to do it. Okay, Austria managed to incorporate Hungary back, but Ruthenia became independent, completely undeveloped nation. That is so weird. Okay, what about Denmark? Did it win? Yeah, okay, Schleswig-Holstein is now a puppet of Denmark. War policy. Jingoism, definitely. Do you want to expand anything in here? Not entirely sure. Okay, love and war. More support for Jingoism, please. Colonial rebels in war. Number of possible brigades and Dahomey nationalists. Yeah, Dahomey is gonna take some time to be free of, you know, their nonsensical thinking. Oh hey, I just realized we can build, we can build naval base here. Major discovery, field fortification, and we can build one in Lagos too. So field fortifications, this was the first fortifications using the modern material and new engineering techniques. The application gives you the possibility to build a new fortification type. Nice. And imports and exports. Become more in favor of protectionism, that's always good. Slowly repaying the debt, we're down to 12,000, which is okay, at least in my books. Once we get the private bank money, we will be able to lower everything and lower the lower all of it actually. Lower, increase the administration and education. Lower the tariffs. Well, in this case, yeah, it's tariffs. It's not negative subsidies. Lower the tariffs. Oh my god. The population is increasing rather fast. How is Russia doing? Still on 77. It's allied with Finland. Mine closure. First trying to become more in favor of state capitalism. Okay. We managed to save Ottoman Empire, but wonder if Russia will come to us and hurt us. Zulu grants extraterritoriality. Nice. 3.3 prestige. That's good. We're really doing well. On the other hand, I'm pretty certain Russia could still, you know, just stomp on us with its boots and just tear us to pieces. So. Okay, they won't accept an alliance. Could we maybe sphere Russia? No, we cannot influence a nation. We could sphere Russia, that would be funny. Foreign trade. Support the campaign. And I really hope that well, the Conservatives could win together with the reactionaries. There's definitely a possibility here. We got universal voting in place. We'll see. I don't think liberals can actually join with... Yes! Conservatives and reactionaries declare victory. Awesome! So now let's look at the factories. I'm gonna subsidize all factories because I want to keep them. And I'm gonna slowly start opening the factories once we go. Okay, let's repay these loans. I'm gonna start increasing the budget for education, because I'd like to see it moving at least a bit. And we're doing fine with the budget for now. Actually, you know what? We can now increase the taxes. So let's do that, so that we get more money and can repay everything faster. I'm gonna increase the budget for education a bit more too. And once we're done with this nonsense... Oh, we just owe Bank of Sweden. That's good. Okay, the quirks in our second biggest... Wait, I'm wrong. Second biggest territory as far as factories are concerned can stop. I'm gonna encourage craftsmen there. So how are we doing now with the exports? Let's look at steel. Oh, we're only producing about 5% of steel now. What about cigarettes? Wow, we're up to 50% in cigarettes. Well, someone has to make them, right? Can we pay the loans? How are the armies doing? Oh, they're recovering slowly. How much are they gaining? 627 men each month. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm thinking if this is what's gonna happen next, we might want to go with the liberation of Finland next. But it would again be strongly dependent on whether or not Prussia would back us up. Because that's one thing that really has to be taken into consideration. And they're recovering fast from the damage we have dealt them, but it's gonna take them a long time before they're back where they were. Yeah, they dropped to 14th place. They're gonna soon lose the secondary status, and they have a pan-Slavic group that are reactionaries, secondary power, avant-garde intelligentsia. What do we have? Corporate industrialism, economic reform cost, military reform cost, industry tech research. An interesting one. The Brazilian War for Independence is still happening, and oh my god, Brazil is gonna lose it. Abyssinian liberation of Egyptian Eritrea. I don't think Abyssinia... Yeah, Abyssinia is probably not gonna win that one. Mexican restoration of order to Rio Grande. Rio Grande? Huh. I didn't even know they could declare independence as that. And what of the Gambian concession? Well, okay. Gonna repay most of this debt now. So we only owe 2.3 thousand and increase the budget for education to 100%. We need to get this in touch. How are we doing regarding... I think we're gonna get a lot of immigration now because... Well, no, it's not that bad. People are actually immigrating to France. Argentina has no immigration or immigration. Brazil has a bit of immigration, but it's falling to pieces. Okay, just 591 and we're done with this nonsensical debt. I'm gonna have to really fortify this territory. Pretty a lot. These navies bother me. Oh, it's 1953, 2nd of July. Oh, okay. Thought it was New Year, but I changed it to every single half a year we get an autosave. So now that we're done with the nonsense, I'm gonna lower the tariffs to 0. I'm gonna lower the taxation by 5% for all the pops. And I think we ought to be still standing strong, right? Yeah, okay, so that's good. We don't need to increase administration at all. We could actually increase defense spending, but I don't want that. So we're just gonna, do our thing, build our budget for now, and see if we can expand something somewhat. The primary concern for us is the Cola region. I would like to get a bit more administrative efficiency and forts and everything. We can't build a naval base though, because it's already in Pezzamo. Okay. We can't colonize anywhere, can we? Nope. These are all too hard to colonize. We could though declare war on Spain now over these colonies, or we could try to get those colonies down here that we wanted. Luango and Congo would be an easy target for our colonial forces. Hey, railroads are expanding. Still. That's good. Level 2 railroad in Stockholm. So let's look around the world again, see if we can do something there. Actually, I'd like to move this up a bit. Sokoto has no one interested in Denmark. Okay, France. France has too high of an opinion there. Finland is okay, that one is ours. So who else could we sphere? I mean, there's a lot of nations that we could go after. We could go after Schleswig-Holstein. Oh, we have a truce with them still. So Poland. Congress of Poland could be a good place to influence and get. They're cordial with United States of America and friendly with United Kingdom. So I might have to move quickly. I'd like to increase my relations with them, maybe even get them to sign an alliance with me. That would be good. Okay, our war exhaustion is almost gone. What about Russia? 72%. Yeah, they're gonna take a long time to recover from that. And that makes me happy. Because you know what? They deserved it. They deserved it. So our truce with them ends at what time? 11th of August 1857. Okay, by that time I'd like to be prepared for maybe another war between us, Prussia and them. Not Austria, would you? Too many great power allies. Okay, let's just increase relations for now. Now though, do we want to go and attack We could have just asked for the Netherlandish Secondi territory. That would be good. Intensive farming. This is unwise. I don't want to. I liked it, but then I started getting the events that says that the area is completely exhausted and the farming collapsed, and I decided that I no longer want to do that anymore. Because holy crap. Okay, we have a lot of factories that are broken now. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get rid of this one, I don't like it. But I'm gonna open the paper mill here. Because I like that one, and that's Skåneland. Let's move my focus on craftsmen from Svealand to Skåneland. It should help. And what about the Dahomey? Does it still have... Yeah, it still has a lot of people. I don't think we're doing any good there. So let's just put the focus on craftsmen into our capital. And now we have, well, 1/3 of the force in Skåneland is workers in factories. That's insane. And Finland got anarcho-liberals, a group of liberals disgruntled with their lack of economic freedom and the pace of parliamentary reform, have formed a new faction in Finnish politics. The anarcho-liberals are the revolutionary avant-garde of the liberal ideology, and they will not hesitate to use whatever means necessary to see their ideas of freedom and free trade instituted both in Finland and abroad. Fuck you, Finland, for bringing this menace to the world.